Welcome to the magical world of spell chess. We've compiled a list of a few key tips to help get you started. Number 1. Watch out for rooks jumping over their own pawns. One example is if you were to go for a Scholar's Mate. In this position, with both players having access to both spells, can you see Black's best response? That's right. First, a jump spell on the h7 pawn, which allows the Black rook to capture the queen. Mind you, the White rook can use the jump spell with the same idea on its own pawn to at least recapture the Black rook. Number 2. Watch out for a single piece between your king and an attacking piece. In this position, e3 might seem like a reasonable move, but in spell chess, the queen can jump over the e-pawn and capture the king. In this particular position, there's no way to make a move that places two pieces between the king and enemy queen without losing material, so the best option would be to freeze the queen and then play e3, allowing yourself to fortify your king with more defense. Number 3. Don't use the freeze spells unless your opponent does first, or you have a clear attack. The freeze spell is analogous to check in regular chess. Just because you can give a check doesn't mean you should. Think of what you'll achieve with the freeze spell, keeping in mind that your opponent will be able to do a freeze spell as well. Number 4. Threaten multiple king captures. If you can achieve this, you've likely won the game. Here's an example of a specific way to do this. First, create a king capture threat. Place an attacking piece one jump away from capturing the king, and freeze all pieces that can prevent this threat. This will force your opponent to counter-freeze your threat. Here, you can create another king capture threat with the queen to h5, and since your opponent can't stop the bishop and queen, one of them can take the king with the jump spell on the next turn. Number 5. There is a way to capture two pieces at once in spell chess with en passant. The rules of spell chess allow for the very meme-worthy move of an en passant that captures two pieces at once. How is this possible? Well, it takes some cooperation from your opponent. In this position, Black had their knight on f6 and jumped over it with the move f5. Now, if White plays e takes f6, both the Black pawn and Black knight will be captured. This won't likely come up in your games, but it's very unique and worth mentioning.